inside. 4th and 2. Offense is going to stay on the field.
How about that as a play design by Todd Bowles and that defense? What a timely call, bringing two guys off that edge so one's going unblocked. Look for a hard count here to try and get an easy first down.
And his cadence a big part of what he does. 4th down and 2. Cup on the move. Charbonnet in the backfield. Darnold. Here comes Diaby and downfield caught. Touchdown! Torrey Horton.
Incredible individual effort by Sam Darnold. Watches this pocket collapses. First he's going to get pressure from the backside. He steps up to avoid that, but I don't know how he gets out of the clutches to slide over to his left.
Reddick was there. Diaby was there. And you're right. Masterfully got away. With the extra point away and good by Myers. 35-28 as Seattle has scored on touchdown passes of 6, touchdown pass of 2, of 6, and of 21 yards right there. In a game that's had 2 ties and 3 lead changes. Charbonnet with a nice block, but Reddick came right through and pressured. Horton with his 3rd touchdown reception.
Well, we've seen some masterful quarterback play here today with Darnold and Mayfield, and really against these two defenses you didn't necessarily expect it. They've both been having good years, but man, they've just taken great command of their offenses, as you've mentioned a handful of times now, just up and down the field here, especially at the end of the first half and this whole second half. But
each quarterback is thrown for 300 yards plus. And Darnold, the 4th time in his career he's had a 4 touchdown pass game. 5 consecutive touchdowns by Seattle. At the kickoff, and here we go. It's Williams diving to the 30. Well, these quarterbacks, we talked to them on Thursday and Friday, have just put on a show that I think is reflective of where they are right now in their careers and what they've been through to this point.
Well, and they mentioned the fact how good of friends they are, making that connection while they were both on the team competing against each other in Carolina, and just where they are in their stages of life and stages of career, both playing exceptional today.
Mayfield has taken his team from behind 3 times to win games. Can he do it again? Right down the middle. It's Ibuka will take it inside the 45 and tackle downfield. Okada get him at the 45-yard line. 25-yard pickup by Ibuka. He continues his gigantic afternoon. 154 yards. 25-yard pickup. Mayfield again. Here comes Imanwari. He's going deep and he's throwing it away.
Last series on 2nd and 3rd down, they brought extra defenders. You could see the slot defender that time coming off the edge, trying to bring pressure, but good pickup by White that allows Mayfield time, but nowhere to go with the football. As this crowd really gets cranked up, Kevin.
2nd down and 10 with an empty backfield. Mayfield works the block. Here he goes on the run, chased by Murphy outside. Auden, the tight end, galloping 20. And then upended on the near side by Kobe Bryant. 25-yard catch and run. Down to the 20-yard line of Seattle. The tight end again for the Bucs. Comes up big.
Well, this is just a late leak out to the right flat, as they get lost in the middle of the field, and as Mayfield scrambles, he's like, wait a second, I got a guy over there with nobody around him, able to get it down to the 20. as they're going to let this go down to the 2-minute warning.
BUCS, a catch for 25. The tight end Orton at the catch and run of 25. The 2-minute warning is here. Each quarterback matching each other, yard for yard, play for play, score for score.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Verizon. The NFL is powered by Verizon 5G and by Burger King. At BK, have it your way. You rule.
Tonight on CBS, it's time for 60 Minutes and famed actor and director Rob Reiner. Then the Grammy salute to Cyndi Lauper, live from the Hollywood Bowl. Plus Tracker, tonight on CBS Sunday. 2-minute warning, 1st and 10. Mayfield sidearm, and he's got the wide receiver BUCS who tries to take it in. Job will meet him. They get as far as the 11. He picks up 9. Earlier on this drive, caught one for 25. BUCS continues to make plays.
Well, he's lucky to get this thing tucked away. You could see Williams was right behind him as he was swinging that ball around, trying to catch his balance.
BUCS, a monster day, 7 receptions, 163 yards. On the other side, Smith and Jigba 8 for 128. 2nd down, 1 Mayfield, 28 of 32. The back is White. Mayfield to the air, Wirfs the block. Buying time into the end zone, caught, touchdown, touchdown. It's Shepard. Sterling Shepard catches it on an 11-yard touchdown pass. They're going to go for 2.
Well, this starts with the great protection. Mayfield has plenty of time to look around. Shepard's to the outside. He's just running a fade. But it's when Mayfield gets out of the pocket that he gets back to the middle or towards the middle. And Mayfield keeps his eyes on it and throws a dart, not going for 2, trying to tie this thing up with the extra point.
They held 2 up, but then they changed their mind, and they're going out there to tie with McLaughlin. Extra point to tie. And he got it. So I wonder what changed their decision. He put up the 2 fingers. He wanted to go for 2. They settled for 1. We're tied at 35.
Well, maybe some of the protection issues that they've had.
But clearly that was the thought.
In the kicking game, they've had 2 punts blocked and a field goal blocked in the last 3 weeks. So
how about Mayfield buying time, and his veteran receiver Sterling Shepard in the end zone found that pocket of space in the point that he caught that ball with defenders closing in, including Job.
Well, we brought it up late in the 3rd quarter. Whoever has the ball last, it seems like, is going to win this game. And right now, with a minute left, all 3 timeouts, Seattle's going to get first crack at it. But how much time is going to be left to where the Bucs maybe get a chance at it?
Last time, Young returned it 51 yards. Here he is again on the kickoff return. Not that time. Hit by John Bullock. 20-yard return. 3 timeouts for Darnold. Darnold's day, 27 of 32 for 328.
Well, he came into this game completing 70% of his passes and picking up right where he left off a year ago when he was in Minnesota, leading this offense. It's been outstanding. The combination of new offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak and Sam Darnold just seems like they've been together for years.
Charbonnet the back, 1st down and 10. And he'll go to the side, caught there by Cup. Out of bounds on the coverage by Parrish. The ball shy of the first by a yard, up to the 32, pickup of about 9. Target line is the 42 for Jason Myers, who's had 7 game-winning field goals in his career warming up.
Well, the Buccaneers like to blitz. That's something they've done all year. Let's see if they bring some pressure here or just allow Darnold to sit back there.
2nd down and 1.
There's the pressure.
Here's the pressure. Winfield had it. He throws an interception. It's picked off. It's picked off by Lavonte David. Oh, a gigantic play defensively. Darnold with a pick. David, the veteran, with the interception. And look where they've got the ball at the 38 of Seattle.
Well, it looks like it bounced off the helmet. He's getting pressured. Let's see on this throw here. If it ricochets off a helmet, it does. That changes the flight of the ball.
Of Logan Hall.
And Lavonte David with the reaction, able to get the interception and put the Bucs right at the 35-yard line.
Darnold, his 3rd pick. And here we go with Mayfield. Incredible position. Running back is White. Tied at 35. 3 timeouts. And White will submarine, grab by Murphy, and moves the pile. And there is a timeout taken. Ball down to about the 32. 2nd down and 7. Lot of close wins by a combined 6. Week 1 in Atlanta. Mayfield throws a game-tying touchdown to Ibuka to force OT. And they win that one. Week 2 at Houston. Rachaad White scores on a rushing touchdown to beat the Texans with 66 seconds left. And then week 3 against the Jets. Chase McLaughlin, a 36-yard field goal to beat New York 29-27. And McLaughlin is warming up.
Well, McLaughlin has more than enough leg from right here. And Mike McDonald called the timeout as quickly as he could on that last one. I anticipate the Buccaneers keeping this on the ground.
And they do. Okada got the laces of White, got him around the ankles. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 7. And they use their 2nd timeout. Turnover difference today. We just saw it. The Bucs +2. And that is big. Darnold an interception. There was a fumble earlier on.
Kevin, I know the entire building right now is thinking they're going to run. It wouldn't put it past me here for Mayfield. He just ran over to the sideline. He's like, hey, let's get a play fake. If I got Ibuka one-on-one, I'm going to throw one up to him. I could see them trying to be aggressive. That's just his mentality and his mindset. And as soon as he ran to the sideline, I wouldn't be shocked by that.
3rd and 7. It goes to White. Runs outside. Big hole. Hits the deck. Clock will tick down to the 21 is where he hit. And here's the final timeout taken. So instead of running out of bounds, he forces Seattle to take that final timeout.
Well, great job on that right side.
12-yard run.
Auten, Heck, and Haggard just collapsing things over there. Misdirection going from left to right. White gets to the outside, and can't say enough about the blocking on that side at the point of attack. He doesn't get hit. And what a smart play by White. Staying in bounds, taking the slide, making Seattle use that last timeout.
And they'll get in that protective formation. The clock will tick, and the Seahawks cannot stop it. Lavonte David's interception of Darnold on a ball that ricocheted off a helmet, giving the Buccaneers the ball back. And the ball is inside the 22. Clock is ticking. They will call a timeout with a couple seconds left and bring on Chase McLaughlin. Last week we mentioned earlier against Philadelphia, kicked a 65-yard field goal. But this won't even be close to that. They've given him good position. That run of 12 by White, huge. Bringing him closer, putting it on the kind of hash side that he wants, the near side hash. He'll be officially, the ball will be at the 21, and the field goal length will be 39 yards to win it. 39-yard field goal for McLaughlin to win it. And Tampa Bay will win it on a walk-off 39-yard field goal. What an incredible season they have put together to get out of the gates and now go to 4-1 atop the South. What a game.
What an incredible game. And Kevin, you're right. They're 4-1, and all 4 wins have come in the final minute. This one on the final play. Both teams over 400 yards of offense.
Mayfield throws for 379, Darnold for 337. The Buccaneers shorthanded with injuries with a huge road win. And the game-winning field goal by Chase McLaughlin. This team was so injured they had to do a walkthrough on Wednesday. They didn't have enough players that they felt. Fourth quarter and game-winning drives in all 4 Buccaneer wins. On the road to Seattle, winning 38-35. Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes, then a Grammy salute to Cyndi Lauper plus Tracker. A terrific game. You've been watching the NFL on CBS.